Hello everyone. Today we will talk about fractions. I will try to explain everything about fractions in the easiest way. Now you see the plan that I will move on. So let's get started. What is a fraction? How can we define this concept? Fractions are just breaking something whole into smaller, equal parts. Fractions are just a part of something whole. For example, we have large pizza and we will divide it into 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I want to eat 3 parts. Then it turns out that I took 3 out of 8. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 8. We call this fraction 3/8. 3/8. This is an ordinary fraction. It's recorded over the line. The line separates the two numbers by the top and the bottom. The bottom number of a fraction is called the denominator. The denominator tells us how many parts the whole is divided into. For example, if we have a pizza pie with 8 slices, the denominator of our fraction would be 8, like this. And the top part of the fraction is called the numerator. The numerator tells us how many parts of the whole we have. We have 3 parts. And for example, if I'm really hungry and I take 3 slices from the pizza pie, the numerator will be 3. Also, there are proper and improper fractions. Proper and improper fractions. A proper fraction is one whose numerator less than denominator. For example, 3/5. 3 is less than 5. 3 less than 5. For example, 5/11, because 5 less than 11, and so on. Improper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction whose numerator is equal to or larger than the denominator. For example, 9/9, because 9 equals 9, and 23/6, because 23 more than 6. Also 7/5, because 7 is more than 5, and so on. Okay, what is a mixed number? For example, 2 and 3/5. The mixed number is a number and is an integer number and fraction written together. 2 is a integer number, is a whole part, and 3/5 is a fractional part. For example, we had 4 pizzas. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we ate 1 pizza whole and 2 slices out of 5 in the second pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 slices, 1 and 2. And now we have 2 whole pizzas, 1, 2, and 3 slices out of 5. It will be 2 and 3/5. A mixed number must always have a proper fraction. 3/5 is proper fraction. Well, what do you do, for example, if we have an improper fraction? And now I will show you how to get an improper fraction from a mixed number and how to get a mixed numbers from an improper fraction. Okay, for example, 25/3. I want to convert this improper fraction to a mixed number, and I need to divide 25 by 3. My answer will be 8. 8 times 3, 24, and the remainder will be 1. Okay, 25/3 is equal to 8, because our answer is 8. It will be integer number whole part, and fractional part will be 1/3. 1 because it's remainder, and our denominator doesn't change. It will be the same. It will be 3. Remainder. Okay. In order to make the mixed number into an improper fraction, we must multiply this whole number, this integer part, by the denominator 5 and add denominator. Add 1. Add the numerator. Again, 3 and 1/5. This is my mixed number, and I want to convert this mixed number to improper fraction. I need to multiply 3 by 5, 3 by 5, and plus numerator. Our denominator will be the same, 5. It doesn't change. Okay, 3 times 5 is 15, and plus 1 is 16. 16/5. Okay, again, we write the resulting number, into the numerator of new fraction, and the denominator doesn't change. It's the same as the first one. We can reduce a fraction. To reduce a fraction to its lowest terms, divide the numerator and denominator by their highest common factor, or measure, or divisor. For example, 5/15. They are both divisible by 5. We can cross out the numerator and denominator while writing the new numbers that we got. We got 1 and 3. Because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. Our fraction will be 1/3. Uh, 5/15 and 1/3. This is the same fraction, just in reduced form. Also, this one example, 20 seconds. We will reduce by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and 22 divided by 2 is 11. Our fraction will be 10/11. And one more, 8/12. I can reduce this fraction by 2, but I should reduce this by 4, because 4 is highest number. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. And our fraction, our proper fraction, will be 2/3. To find the sum or difference of fractions with the same denominators, you have to add or subtract the numerators and leave the same denominator, since it's a common denominator. Okay, we leave our denominator because it's the same, and first numerator plus second. It will be 8/11. And also we can subtract it. It will be 5 minus 3 over 11. It will be 2/11. 2/11. And if we have fractions with different denominators, to find the sum and difference of fractions with the different denominators, first we must make the least common denominator. For example, 1/5 plus 2/7 is equal to, we must find the least common denominator. It will be 35. We must find additional factors for the numerators. For the first numerator it will be 7, because 35 divided by 5 is equal to 7, and 35 divided by 7, it will be 5. And we must multiply these numerators with these numbers. 1 times 7, it will be 7, plus 2 times 5 will be 10, and our answer will be 17/35. And now I want to show you subtraction with different denominators. 2/7 minus 1/5, or a fifth, equal to, also our denominator will be 35, and our additional factors will be 35 divided by 7 is 5, and 35 divided by 5 will be 7. 2 times 5, 10. 1 times 7 is 7. 3/35. When we multiply fractions, we can write them down under the common line, like this. And multiply the numerators and denominators. But if we have numbers that can be cancelled right away, then we reduce them, like this. 3 and 9 are divided by 3. 1 and 3. this is answers. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. 7 and 14 divided by 7, 1 and 2, and we need to multiply 1 and 1, it will be 1, and 2 times 3 will be 6. 1, 6. It's our answer. If we want to divide two fractions, we leave the first fraction unchanged, rewrite it, and reverse the second fraction. That is, the numerator becomes the denominator, and denominator becomes the numerator, while the division is replaced by multiplication. And we do the same operations as in multiplication. We cancel multiply and write down the answer. We multiply numerators and denominators. 2 times 5 will be 10, and 3 times 4 equals to 12. Now we can reduce it by 2. Crossed out, it will be 5 and 6. 5, 6. It's our answer.